So we've got an organisation that needs to recruit some new employees to their team. How should they go about it?
Okay. These general issues, obviously you need a little bit more information about what they've currently got in place, with, look at the financial side of things, understand where the needs have come from. The first stage of the process would be to look at defining the job description, really nail that key information at that early stage, because you want people to apply for those positions that have got the skills, the experience, the qualifications. So get them drawn up as clearly, as concisely as they possibly can be. A recruitment and selection policy would be ideal to be able to follow in this situation, but lots of small organisations don't have that. So I would certainly use this as an opportunity to develop that policy as well. Look at the equality within that, make sure that it's non-discriminatory in any way. Look at the process that you want that organisation to follow, even to where you want to place the adverts, because that does cause some issues in practice.
It can be expensive.
It can be very expensive. There are other alternatives, and in the climate that we're in, you're in a strong position as an employer. So I would look at the overall needs of the organisation, follow your policy, and just be very clear, very fair and consistent throughout, I think, to really make sure that you get the right people for the job. Anything you...
Yeah, I think it's really worth considering, and from my experience, to make sure that you've really got the administration of the process very well nailed down. As much as anything, the prospective employee is interviewing you as well. If you've not decided who's got to send what, by what date, things, you can look really shabby and make you look really unprofessional. So it's really important to consider how you're presenting and that you know the answers to all the questions. So anticipate some questions that might come up as well. And also, I think, when it comes to actually the selection, make sure it is consistent and fair, and it's really good to use some sort of conventional mechanisms like a scoring matrix and so on to make sure that people are being objectively selected. But equally, one of my bugbears is that people think there is so much legislation around employment, and there isn't. It's just the Equality Act that covers it, albeit that's quite a complicated piece of law. But as long as you're not discriminating against anybody, the world is your oyster and you can go out and get the right person for the job. But the best thing to do is go and seek the talent and bring it into your organisation rather than just getting your best friend's dog or whatever.